All right. Here are the supplies that you are going to need that you should already have. We're going to use Dixie's camera for this. All right, so we box that everything came in. Hopefully yours is still all right. If it's not, duct tape it.
Unless you already threw it up outside.
No, they shouldn't have. They were told to keep it. Then you have this Ziploc. It has black construction paper and foil. You'll need the pencil that has the duct tape on it. A pair of scissors, which we didn't send you, so you have to have your own. Any questions? I'm gonna go back to me so I can look to see if there's questions. All right, I see no hands up. Which means you all have your supplies and you're ready.
Hold on. Don't know Fisher, Snowy Gauge, Drake, and then it cuts off. Have a question. They want to know, should they be outside for this activity?
You don't have to be outside, but you're going to need to take your box outside in order for it to work. Although I also know that that particular group of campers is going to have a really fun time trying to find enough sunlight because your yard is really shady. All right, should we get started?
Let's see, gonna highlight.
I have a slideshow to share with you to go along with this. So let me pull that up at the same time. Here is your box. What we're going to do is you're going to take your black piece of paper and you're going to set it on your box so that it makes the long triangle with the long triangle of your box. Then you're going to use your pencil and trace 3 sides around your paper onto your box.
Is your screen showing? Are they seeing that I'm?
They're both on there, depending on what device they're using. All right. So if you can see it on the screen share or you can see it in the video, it's pretty light. And when you're done, give me a thumbs up so I know that you're set. And if the other leaders can let me know. Cheese, do you have a question? All right.
What pencil?
The pencil that came in your box that has duct tape on it.
It's not sharpened.
Then use the one.
The one that we sharpened from.
There was no sharpened.
No, it wasn't sharpened to begin with, but we sharpened one for kites, so hopefully you can find it. You can use whatever writing device that you have available to you. You're just tracing.
I didn't do kite.
Okay, but you still can use any marker or pencil. All right, this next part is a little bit tricky. Here's the supplies that you need before we get started. I missed a slide. But we already went over that. So it's the Ziploc bag, the foil, and the black piece of paper. You're going to take your Ziploc bag, take everything out of it. Oh, wait, not the Ziploc bag. I'm sorry. Follow the slide, not me. On the box where you trace, you're going to cut where you traced. This might be a little bit difficult because cutting cardboard is not easy. This is the way I figured out how to do it. With your scissors closed, go to the corner and push in till you make a hole. So the other corner, just to show you how I did it, push till you have a hole. When you have your hole, make a circle on your forehead. Circle, circle. Now we're all holy. Wait.
My padre can beat your padre.
Cotton Candy, you doing all right?
Captain Snapdragon is confused.
What are you confused about, Captain Snapdragon?
Willow the deer.
So I think mine cut out. So I can't. Also, I can't see the words on your slide, so that doesn't help.
Also, what are we cutting?
A box.
A box.
See
Okay.
the picture?
A box.
How do I place the box? Oh, like that. Interesting.
Okay.
Very interesting.
Might have to
I
go
can
back.
hear every word you're saying.
So what we did is we traced our paper on 3 sides in the picture there. Then we cut along those 3 sides so that our box opens like that. So I'm going to stop sharing so you can see me cut my box.
After you book the books.
Oh, if you missed it, the way I started this was holding the scissors closed and poking a hole. Then we're going to use the hole to start cutting the lines.
Willow, did you ask your question? I see you were confused.
Doesn't have to be perfect. If you go off the lines, it's no big deal. Do the other box. Ta-da! Box open. You're gonna fold it up. I'm gonna go back to my share screen. You can keep cutting. Take all the time you need to do it safely. This one shows how we opened the lid. You might have to help the crease a little bit, fold it. I'm just gonna pinch it so there's a nice solid crease there.
So what's the thing we're tracing again?
Piece of paper.
Okay.
You can use the black piece that we're gonna use for this. Sorry, as long as it's not bigger than the foil. If it's small, it's fine. The reason we're using the paper is because if you cut it too big, your piece of foil won't fit. I'm going to move to the next slide, but I will wait to show you. But if you're already done cutting, then you can start on the next part. foil. All right, Cheese, what's your question?
How many pieces of foil were we supposed to get?
1.
Oh, okay. Good.
All right, if you are ready to go on to foil, make yourself some antlers. Yeah, thanks. Antlers, 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 antlers.
I am a deer. I already have antlers. How am I supposed to make myself have antlers?
You're gonna have extra antlers. You're gonna turn from a 4-point into an 8-point deer.
You're confused.
I strive to be confusing.
Deary me.
All right, you're gonna take your foil and carefully unfold it. Remember that the edges can be sharp, and if you're not careful, it can cut you on the edge. And it's worse than a paper cut, so just be careful. One side is a little bit foggy. It's hard to tell this on video. And one side is shiny. All right, so you're gonna take the foggy side and put it against your lid. Then wrap it around the corners. Wrap it around the edges. Wrap it around the edges. Hold it over the top. And this way, you have a whole foil lid. Shiny! If you want to, you can tape the foil down. It's not necessary for me because I used enough foil that it holds itself.
Just go get some foil.
All right, we ready for the next step?
Yeah.
No,
Love it.
Emily, Snapdragon and I are still on the cutting step.
All right, well, you go ahead and keep cutting. I'm gonna go forward on the slide so you can see this really, 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 really hard next step, which is take the black piece of paper and put it in the box. It goes right below the opening in your box.
What side up is the foil?
The shiny part should be the part that's on the outside.
Okay.
All right, when you have your black paper in your box, go ahead and make your happy hands. Okay, and while we have a few other people finishing their cutting and catching up, the rest of us are going to take some time to stretch. You ready? We're going to do, I did this with the other group. It's really silly. What we're going to do is you're going to flap your arms all the way up and flap them all the way down. Then we're going to fly, and we're going to fly this way, and we're going to fly this way. I'm going to knock my water bottle down. I don't suggest that part for you. I'm glad it didn't break. All right. Willow, did you guys catch up?
No.
Where's no one?
No one is the whole group. Do you mean nobody?
Yes, I mean nobody.
She's not in this session.
Okay. Just wanted to know.
Cheese is taking a drink. Perfect.
Okay, Snapdragon's on her foil, and I just put my black paper in.
Woohoo!
I canceled your spotlight for a second.
Hmm?
I said I canceled your spotlight for a second. Dixie's going to take a drink too, so we're going to wait so she can record me later. Everyone doing all right?
Did you find some bread?
Yeah.
Are you ready for the next step? Let me highlight Dixie one more time. And teach. All right, so you're going to take your scissors. Let me go ahead on the next slide. You're going to take your scissors and cut around 2 of the sides. So cut down from the top to the bottom and down from the top to the bottom. Then you'll have one long piece, which is hard to see on a camera. All right. Okay.
I know an easy trick you can do to get the the plastic bag to open easier.
What's that?
I said I know a trick that you can do.
I know, I said, what's the trick?
So the trick is, you have to get past that hard part in the paper bag, the plastic bag. Then you just take your scissors and slide it across the bag.
Lighting it works. Scissors are the nice sharp ones.
Yep. Mine are grown-up scissors, so it's easier, but kid scissors won't work very well.
Yeah, sometimes.
It can still do it.
Oops, I think I hit the thing. All right, our next step is we're gonna put duct tape on the edges, on the sides of our plastic and tape it onto the top of our box when our lid is open so that it makes a window on the hole.
So I technically,
So here's our plastic. And it's gonna go over the hole. We're gonna use our tape to tape it down. So tape one side. I don't tear tape very well, but we'll make it work.
Ever took up one side.
I'm sorry, Cheese, what was that?
It took me forever to cut one side.
That's okay. Go ahead and cut the other side.
This box.
When you have the first side of your bag taped down, you're going to pull the other side so that it's taut when you tape it. Because we don't want it to be flappy. We're trying to create a window that seals the hole. Because this is our oven. So if we left the window open on our oven, would the oven get hot enough?
I don't know. Would it?
Probably
Looks
not.
like-
It would let a lot of heat escape, wouldn't it?
It looks like Rainbow has a question.
What's your question, Rainbow?
So we have to tape the bag over the gap, or you know what? Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, the plastic bag is the window to your oven. So you're going to cover the hole with it and tape it off so that it's as sealed as it needs to be. So I'm adding some extra pieces in the front. Trying to seal up those gaps.
Now to tape it.
You're out of tape. That's all right. You can add more later.
No. Now to tape it.
I'm almost out of tape.
How do you wrap these things up so good?
I'm on Spotlight now.
However you need me to get.
All right, how's it going?
Terrible.
What's terrible? Next is the good part.
This duct tape.
Ah, yeah, duct tape's not the easiest to work with. But it's the strongest.
True. Well, no. Gorilla tape is.
So who has finished their window? Go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I see Connor has thumbs down. Rainbow has thumbs up. Ladybug has thumbs up. Cotton Candy has thumbs up. Bridge, do you have a question? Or are you just holding your hand there? Thumbs up from Bridge. Thumbs up from Wildflower. We have a knee from Dixie.
We have a what?
It's
Your
stuck.
knee.
Oh.
Me,
I thought
me, me, me.
No, you don't need to be on me. I was just letting you know that's what we could see in your window. All right, the next step, we're gonna need your food. Who's ready for food? Who remembers the sign
I'm always ready for food.
for hungry that we were taught this morning?
Brought this.
Go ahead and show me the sign for hungry. It's just one time.
What is this thing called, a thumb?
You do this.
It's the thing that's not a finger that's on your hand.
This.
I do not
and
have
that.
hands. I have hoofs. Does that mean
You're really
that I'm
bumming. Because I'm pretty sure that without a thumb, you can't eat a s'more. Bridge, do you have a
can.
question?
I need telekinesis.
Like,
How will
Okay.
we put the s'mores in the box?
Bridge?
How
I
will
haven't got to that part yet. I was making sure that everyone was ready.
You're getting ahead of yourself.
yeah.
Are we gonna walk out to the sun to do this part?
Yeah.
Are you gonna do it on stump?
Here, my scissors.
Or before you and video you walking out?
Open my scissors.
Ladybug's got a dance for us. I'm spotlight, so we can't really see you, but I can see you. Thumbs up from Connor. Alrighty, if you are outside, you can do this part, or you can just put it in there to practice, but don't worry about it if you're not outside. When you're ready to head outside, this is what the next step will look like. Let me move back over to your camera. So we're gonna take your graham cracker, we're gonna take your marshmallow, and you're gonna slide it inside your box so that it's on the middle of your window, like that. No, you can put your chocolate in now if you want. I like less melty chocolate, but that's a personal preference. So you can put your chocolate in there, or you could not. What was that?
The chocolate is a coin.
Yes, it is. So take it out of its wrapper first.
Yeah. I'm
Remember, it's in the box.
All right, so it's in your inside the box.
Outside.
Yep, we're gonna seal the box up. If your tape is already used, it's okay. You can like press something against it or use a piece of tape to close it. And now I'm gonna walk mine to the sun. Ready? Might get a little bit bright. Oh, and you won't be able to hear me.
I'll come back soon.
So we're gonna find the sunniest spot we can.
Oh, better.
Yeah. Well, she's.
You're gonna
Sunny.
reflect the sunlight from the foil into the box. Sometimes you might need to find a stick to use to keep it in the right
I'll mute myself.
all right? And you'll see the reflection inside it. There's my Okay, and now it just sits in the sun. You might have to move it once in a while when the sun moves, but just watch and it'll heat up and your marshmallow will melt. Any questions? I see Bridge.
Do you keep the lid open or closed?
With the pencil sticks and the tiny marshmallows.
So the pretzels and other things are for the edible fire activity, which you can do later with the video, or you can just use the handout that came with it. Did I see another hand up? Ladybug.
I disconnected.
How long does it usually take for the s'more to be done?
Well, that depends on where you are and how sunny your area is. So it can take an hour. It can take 10 minutes.
We're kind of hazy today.
It's a little bit overcast where I am, so it might take a while. I did cook meringue cookies in my solar oven the other day. It took about 3 hours. So you're just gonna kind of watch and see if it gets melty. In Washington, where a lot of us are, it is not a exact science here for anywhere, but here it's a lot cooler. But if you're in a spot that's a lot warmer, it takes a lot less time.
Yeah. Okay.
Any other questions? If you put your chocolate in there, it's really easy to tell when it's melty. Dom, were you just moving or raising your hand?
I was scratching my nose.
Okay. All right, so that is your solar oven. Now you're raising your hand? I know you're messing with me, dude. Go ahead.
What are the raisins, the coconut looking stuff, and the pretzel sticks for?
All right, if you can hear me, pinch your earlobes. All right, all the rest of the food supplies are for the edible fire. So there's a piece of paper in there that shows what an edible fire is. And later, there's also a video of me showing you how to build an edible fire. The chocolate is absolutely melting in your tummy, Don Zerly. All right, that's the whole activity. Did you have fun?